Hi everyone, and welcome back to English Daily Lesson. My name is Lucy, and I'm really happy you're here with me today. If you're listening to this podcast right now, I want you to know something first. You are not alone. Many people all around the world are learning English, and many of them feel exactly the same way you do. They understand English, they can read English, they can listen to English, but when it's time to speak, their mind goes blank. They feel nervous, they feel scared, they think too much. And very often they say the same thing, "My English is not perfect." So today I want to talk to you about something very important. Something that can completely change the way you learn English. You do not need perfect English to speak confidently. Let's slow down for a moment, take a breath, and really listen to that sentence. You do not need perfect English to speak confidently. Many learners believe the opposite. They believe confidence comes after perfection. They think, first, I learn all the grammar. First, I learn many words. First, I fix my accent. Then I will speak. But the truth is, that moment never comes. There is always more grammar. There are always more words. There is always something to improve. So if you wait for perfect English, you will wait forever. Confidence does not come after you are perfect. Confidence comes while you are learning. Let me tell you something honest. Even native speakers make mistakes. They forget words. They change sentences in the middle. They say, and you know. Perfect English does not exist. What matters is communication. Ask yourself this question. When you speak English, what is your goal? Is it to sound perfect, or is it to be understood? Because those two things are not the same. Most people do not care about your grammar. They care about your message. They care about what you want to say. If someone understands you, then your English is working. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are in a cafe. You want a coffee. You say, "Coffee, please, with milk." Is this perfect English? No, but will the barista understand you? Yes, and you will get your coffee. That is communication. Now imagine you stay silent because you think, "I don't know the correct sentence. I'm afraid to make a mistake." In that moment, silence is worse than imperfect English. Speaking imperfect English is progress. Not speaking is staying stuck. Many learners are afraid of mistakes. They think mistakes are bad. But mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are teachers. Every time you make a mistake, your brain learns something new. Every mistake shows you what to improve. If you never make mistakes, it means you are not practicing enough. Let me say this clearly. Making mistakes means you are learning. Now, let's talk about confidence. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is not fast. Confidence is calm. You don't need to speak fast to sound confident. You don't need big words. You can speak slowly. You can use simple sentences. Slow English is strong English. When you speak slowly, you give your brain time. You give yourself control, and people understand you better. Another big problem for learners is comparison. You listen to others, you watch videos, you hear fluent speakers, and you think, "My English is bad." But you don't see their journey. You don't see how long they practiced. You don't see their mistakes. You only see the result. Comparing yourself to others will steal your motivation. The only comparison that matters is this: are you better than yesterday? If yesterday you were silent and today you speak one sentence, you are winning. Confidence grows step by step, not in one day, not in one week, little by little. Let's talk about something very important: your mindset. If you tell yourself, "My English is bad," your brain believes it. If you tell yourself, "I'm learning," your brain relaxes. Change the sentence in your mind. Not, "My English is bad," but "My English is improving." Not, "I can't speak," but "I'm practicing speaking." Words matter, even the words you say to yourself. Another thing that helps confidence is repetition. Confidence comes from familiarity. The more you say something, the easier it becomes. At first, it feels hard, then uncomfortable, then normal. And one day, you don't think about it anymore. That is fluency. Fluency is not speaking without mistakes. Fluency is speaking without fear. Let me share a small exercise you can try. Choose one simple topic. For example, your day. Every day, say the same sentences. Today, I woke up at, I worked, I studied English, I watched a video. Say them out loud, even alone, even in front of a mirror. You don't need a partner to practice speaking. Your voice is enough. Another important thing: stop translating in your head. When you translate, you slow down, you panic, and you lose confidence. Try to think in simple English, not perfect sentences, just ideas. English is not math. There is no one perfect answer. Now let's talk about fear of judgment. Many learners think, "People will laugh at me." Most people won't. And if someone does, that says more about them than about you. Anyone who learns a language deserves respect. Speaking a second language is brave. Remember this: every fluent speaker was once a beginner. They were once scared too. They spoke with mistakes too. They just didn't stop. Confidence is a habit. The more you practice confidence, the stronger it becomes. So don't wait for perfect English. Speak now. Speak today. Speak badly if you have to. Bad English today is better than perfect English tomorrow. If you take one thing from this episode, let it be this: you are allowed to speak before you are ready. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to sound like a learner, because you are a learner, and learning is beautiful. Thank you for listening to English Daily Lesson. I'm proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for trying. Don't give up. Keep speaking, and I'll see you in the next episode.